The truth about what makes people change. There's only two things. Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am fucking. That stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. And today, guys, I want to talk to you about the topic of change. Okay? You've heard stories about, and you might have actually been one of these people who basically, you're with somebody and they want you to change something about yourself, a behavior, something, and, you make that change when you have that fear of losing them. They've made it like an ultimatum. Either this changes or I'm gone, right? Then that's when you decide, is it worth it to keep that person, right? And the pain makes you make that change. So, in my opinion, and what I've seen for the course of my lifetime is that there's two times when people change. One is when they have to change. In other words, the option of staying the same or making the same decisions is no longer an option for them, and they have to change. There's no course correction needed. There's nothing other than you're changing. So let's say you have a drug addict, right? And he just doesn't, he can't get off the stuff. And he commits a crime and goes to prison. Well, that guy is not getting his drugs anymore, so he's forced to change, right? It means that maybe he'll be reformed and he'll come out and not use drugs anymore. Maybe he'll go right back to it. But, ultimately it's forced upon you. Okay? And the other reason, the other time that people make change is when they are in a situation where it's more painful not to change. Okay, so you think about when people get a bad report from the doctor, and the doctor says, you have to make these changes or you're going to die. Well, that sounds painful, right? Well, to some people, that's enough to make them change. To other people, they still see it as more painful to quit what they're doing than to make the change. Like somebody has a very bad diet, but they're a very picky eater. They may decide, I want to die happy, and they're going to eat what they want and keep the habits they have. Same for alcoholics, same for somebody who smokes like a chimney, whatever it is, right? And or the workaholic, that's another good one. Workaholic, somebody who lives to work. Their identity, is tied up in what they do. And the praise, adoration, or the success, that comes with their overachievement. Like that's their badge of honor. That's their, self-proclaimed mission in life is to do that. And almost like they're a martyr for what they're doing. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying that's the way it is. I was for years a workaholic until I actually slowed down and thought about why I was working so hard. What was I trying to prove? And dealt with that. And I still can have tendencies of wanting to do that. Motivated to continue to endlessly research, endlessly focus on development of things with either fitness or even this channel. And it's a fascinating thing, but you start to peel back the layers of the onion, and like I always tell you guys, do the work on yourself. Self-awareness, self-realization, and figuring out at your core, at your essence, who are you and what do you want. Nobody can judge that. Okay? It's you. It's who you are. Figure that out, and a lot of things start to fall into place for you. With women, with your career, with your relationships. All of a sudden, when you know your mission and your purpose and where you want to go in your life, that becomes very attractive too to prospective mates, is when you're a man with vision, with ambition, and are doing something to work towards that every day. that's very, very attractive. And there's a lot of men out there. I mean, and a lot of the females that have been in my life, you know, just friends, and even in relationships, when they've told me about previous relationships, one of the things that turned them off big time was a man without ambition. You know, he said, you know, all this stuff in the early courting, dating, you know, process, that he wanted to do this, he was going to do that. And then as soon as he got comfortable in the relationship and realized that, you know, she was in love with him and she was emotionally attached to him, then he kind of got lazy. So what happened? Could be a multitude of reasons, but it's interesting. So, I'm telling you, I'm going to need a new or a better mounting system. That's what he said. Alright guys, that's enough out of me. Hope you guys are well. You got something out of that. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you again soon. Have a great day. It's sunny out, at least where I'm at. At least at the time of this recording.